So this is what I use: Lysol spray. It's kind of expensive. It has really gotten expensive lately. It's almost $10 a can, but it's worth it. This Lysol spray, go ahead and stock up on it because you're going to need it for this winter. The season has changed, and so the air has changed. It's an air sanitizer. And now that there's a new strand of COVID out, yeah, you heard me right. There's a new virus out. This Lysol spray, 99.9, it kills viruses and bacteria. I spray this on my bed, on my sofas, in my restroom, in my kitchen. Hey, in the air all over my apartment. And it really does help. Invest in a couple of cans of this Lysol spray. It's been around for years. They have different types of spray like this, but I found that the Lysol is number one. Yes. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, everybody. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for sharing. Well, I believe that virus is back. The C-19, I believe, is back. But because I'm hearing a lot of people are so sick. Some people say they have a stomach virus. Some people say they got the headache real bad. Some people say they have the throat and the headache. I mean, it is what it is, but this is Lysol spray. I use this a lot. It is good because it kills a lot of bacteria. You know what I'm saying? A lot of germs, viruses, and germs. I think right now this is almost $10 a can. And I remember very well when the C-19 first came out, you couldn't even find this stuff, the Lysol spray. It was hard to find. You know, I believe the company could not keep up with the volume of people who was buying. Now, I have been using this Lysol spray for years. Ever since I had my own apartment, I have always bought Lysol spray. I spray it on my beds, on my sofas, in the restroom, in the kitchen, everywhere. Also, I would keep a can in my car. Yes, honey. And when I would get out of my car, I would spray Lysol spray on my seats and on the floor. Yes, Bill, it is crazy that it costs so much, but it's in demand. Before COVID, you can get a can of this Lysol spray for about $3 and some change. But you can Google now. Try to get some Lysol spray at your favorite place store. It's almost $10. I think I paid like $8.99 for this can of Lysol spray. But it's the best. It's the best. So it's worth the investment to keep you from going to the doctor if you would get rid of. Now, a lot of you people who keep animals in the house, I don't keep animals in the house, but a lot of people got cats, they got dogs, they got birds, they got fish, they got all kinds of animals in their home. Well, when you let them out, when you walk them, the pollution in the air falls on their fur. And so when you bring them in and they're jumping in your bed and jumping on your sofas, they are passing bacteria and germs all through your house. Hey, Tess, welcome to the live, my love. Thank you. So you have to, if you're going to go walk your dog or let your cats out, that's the time you want to spray your carpet, your sofa, your beds, in your restroom and everywhere to get rid of the germ. Now, I am 70 years old and I have never had COVID, but I have a brother, a son, and a daughter. They've got COVID twice. They got COVID twice because they want to mix and mingle with people, go to parties and gatherings and dinners. But right now, my recommendation is to distance yourself from people. Visit them by phone or whatever, but avoid large crowds of people going in. When I go shopping, I put on my mask and I go early in the morning when there are less people. And if I'm going to get gas, I always keep hand sanitizer in my car to sanitize my hand, after gassing up. Or if I'm going to use a shopping cart, if they don't have the little wipes to wipe down the cart, then, I have my hand sanitizer. You have to just be conscientious of what you're touching and where you are going. Now, a lot of people on here, I go to different sectors on YouTube, and a lot of these sectors, these young people do a lot of smoking weed. They do a lot of drinking. You follow me? So their immune system is already poor. You follow me? They don't, they just smoke and drink and smoke, and, they don't eat the right food. And so their immune system is already down. They don't eat healthy. They're doing everything so they get sick first. Those people like that, they do a lot of drinking and smoking on here. They smoke a lot. They do these edible drugs. They do a lot of, I'm learning mushrooms. They smoke a lot of weed, or whatever you call that, cannabis. And they drink a lot of hard liquor every day, not just on the weekend. They do this every day. So they're already sick. I want to try that, my friend. Honey, it is the best. I've been using Lysol spray for years. Now they have different kinds. It's not Lysol, but they do have a lot of these that get rid of these bacteria and germs that's in the air, in your apartment, in your home, and in your car. So I hope you can find this. This is, you can Google it to see where you can find this, but it is very, very good. I highly recommend it. If you cannot find this brand, Lysol brand, they have others that are just as good. But this one, I just, what I like about it, as long as I have been using this, I noticed, yes, it smells good. But this is the one that's, odor free. And it definitely eliminates odors. If you have odors in your house, because of animals or, something you cook leaves an odor, like fish. If you fry a lot of fish, and you want to get rid of the odor, spray this like in your kitchen, like in the air. You follow me? You can even spray it on your carpet, like here. Yeah. I spray it on my linen, on my bed. Like when I get out of bed, I spray it on my beds. And I rarely get sick because I'm killing germs. When you go out, pollution falls on your hair, on your skin, on your clothes. If you have a laundry room, you follow me? Spray it, in your laundry room. But if you see this Lysol, get a couple of cans, because you're going to need at least 2 cans this winter season. You follow me? You're gonna, between now and when it warms up again. But the thing about it is, so many people are coming on here. They're coughing. They are asking for remedies. They're begging for remedies. Hey, y'all. Much better that my friend no odor. Yeah, it is. Now they do have 2 different types. Just get the one that says, odor free if you don't want the odor. But yeah, this right here is a lifesaver. People are looking for medicine. That's good too. But they need to clean up, sanitize, and look, I've been a hairstylist for 41 years. I did hair in a hair salon for 41 years, and I used to do 100 women a day. I know that sounds crazy, but no, I would do 100 women a day, 500 women a week. And so the chairs that they had to sit in, the styling chair, the shampoo chair, the waiting chair, this is what I use. I would spray the chair after each customer to kill the germs and bacteria. And that's really how I lasted so long in the business, because I don't know where these people come from. I've never caught anything like TB from these people or out of all those years, but I was always sanitizing and sterilizing all of the tools that I used to do on their hair and all of the chairs that they sit in. You follow me? So I just wanted to come and show that. I'm going to leave it up here for other people to see, maybe other people, because honey, I am feeling so sorry for the people that I see on YouTube that are just, wow. A lot of the people is like, I don't have money to go to the doctor. Please tell me what I can do. People are telling them, hey, take an onion, take a garlic, boil it, take a lemon, take a tea, boil it, take this, boil that, take that, mix honey with liquor. I mean, they have a whole bunch of remedies that they are recommending to these people who do not have money to go to the doctor. But nobody is telling them that they need to go get some Lysol spray and spray your linen, your beds, your carpet, your room, no one is telling them that, because it does make a difference. If you're going to be sleeping in the same nasty, contaminated bed and just the same, you gotta get rid of some of the bacteria and the viruses that's in your home and in your car and in your laundry room. You got to get rid of some of that, or you just keep the cold will linger. The cold will continue to linger, and you won't get well. Okay, all right, everybody. Shout out to Mr. Storytime with Uncle Bill. Thank you for coming, Mr. Bill. Thank you so much. I haven't seen you in a long, long time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Young Family is here again today. Hello, Young Family. Welcome to the live. Leslie is here. Cassie is here. Tess is here. Thank you all for coming in. And thank you all for sharing. Okay. And so I'm just very safe to use. Oh, very safe to use. Now, like anything, you want to keep it out of the reach of children. But yeah, it's very, very safe to use. Now, it's just a good product. It's really good, very, very good. Like I said, I've been using it for years. It's just a spray. Now, they may have other Lysol type stuff that they have the Lysol cleaner. Your surfaces, like, your surfaces in your kitchen, you can spray that, if your tables, chairs in your kitchen, spray, you can spray some on your carpet, whatever, but it's really, really safe to use. If you want to put your mask on and spray to be on the safe side, just in case you're super sensitive. Some people don't like spray type air sanitizers. They don't like it, maybe because it activates their sinuses. But Google it first to find out. Yeah, but it's very, very safe to use. Even something that I touch all the time. You see this little bear? Something that I touch all the time, I even spray the bear. If you have a bunch of stuffed animals, it's safe to even spray the bear, your little stuffed animals. Because they got little they have like little mites inside of it. You're welcome, my friend Tess. I hope you're able to find it or find something similar, but we all need this. It's expensive, but like I said, it may not be. I paid. This is just so much. Almost $10. It used to be $3, $4, but when COVID came 5 years ago, the price of this just went up, 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 and then you couldn't even find it anymore at all because people was buying it by the cases. You could not find it at all. So it's back out, but it's gonna be like that again. So if you find it, go ahead and get 2 cans of this Lysol spray so that you can sanitize and sterilize your home on a regular basis between now and springtime. Okay, you guys, talk to you later. I'm still live.